In this screencast, you will learn how to use the lab scheduling system. First, you need to make sure that you're logged into Groupwise and click on the Calendar tab right here. Over here, you're going to find the Online drop-down menu and select that, and you'll see a drop-down menu with some options. If none of the options or labs show up, you need to add them to this list. The way that you add them to the list is to click on Proxy. In this pop-up window, you're going to click on the address book right here. And then in this pop-up window, underneath the Look For menu here, you're going to type in CMS. And what that will do is get us down to the addresses, and we're just going to scroll down until we find the addresses for our labs. And so in this case, we have 5 laptop labs, and we have the blue, green, and red lab, as well as the CMS library computers and library tables in the system. So if you're seeing yourself using any of these at any time during the year and you want to see the calendar, you'll have to do this, follow this step for each one. If you think you're only going to want to look for, like you'll never check out laptops 1 or 2 because there's only 16 in each, then you don't necessarily have to add those to your proxy. So let's just take laptops 3, and I'll highlight that one and I'll click OK. And then what you'll see is proxy. You'll see that laptops 3 shows up in my proxy list, and it was there already, but it will show up now. So when you want to see the calendar for laptops, any of these, once you've added them, you're going to click on, if I wanted to see the calendar for laptops 4, I click there, and then I see a week here of scheduling. And so I can actually look through the proxy and go till maybe laptops 5 and see what's open for 5, as well as any of the other ones since mine are in here. So that's kind of how you look at it. You can also click on this tab over here, which is the multi-user, and that will show all of the labs available today. So if you click on today, you'll see that here's laptops 3, blue lab, green lab, laptops 1, 2, and red. There's only room for 6, so it doesn't show everything, but at least you get a chance to see at least 6 of the ones and see if there's anything available. So if I go back here and I say, all right, I want to check out the red lab for today, I'll click red lab, and I'll uncheck that multi-user, or actually just go one day. And so you can see up here it says Red Lab. In here it says CMS Red Lab Home. And so this is the Red Lab's calendar. So if I want a Red Lab at 1 o'clock, I can just double click right here, and then a pop-up says Posted Appointment. So I have to schedule the appointment. In the subject line, I'm going to type in my name, and in the place I'm going to type in what room I'm going to have this in. If you want to add any other information, or what you were going to use the laptops for, you could put it in here, like I'm going to do it for math or something. Then if you want to know, so if I'm starting at 1 and I want it to be until 3, right now the duration is only an hour, so I can click on this little clock, and I can drag this down to be 2 hours. So let's say I want it till 3, and I click OK, and then I click Post. And then what you'll see is it shows up here. Now if I say, oops, I want it to be actually longer, I can actually highlight this and drag it down to 4:30 if I want to make it easier rather than reposting it. So another thing is, if you know that you're going to repeat or you want it all week, you want to make sure that you're checking to see if it's available all week. So clearly it's not available all week this week, and then next week, let's say I wanted something from Monday through Wednesday, I can double click on here, and then if I click on this little calendar, I can select recurring, and then I can actually have a recurring event. Okay, so if you select this and you select recurring, then you can choose the dates that you want that to happen on. So you can choose multiple dates that you want the lab for. So that's how you get the recurring dates on your calendar. So then if you want to look at others, you can select others to try to schedule, but basically that's how you schedule a lab. So if you have any questions, you can feel free to call either the COF coaches, and we'll be happy to help. Thanks. Have a great day.